You got to speak it, baby. Okay, you never know who's listening. Closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm catching feelings, baby. What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. How are you? Well, I hope that you are having a fabulous Friday Eve, aka Thursday evening. It's a lot going on, so let's just dive right on in. All right, Scoops, get into this. So, LiAngelo Ball just ended his marriage after only 2 months, or is attempting to end it. So, LiAngelo Ball, y'all know who he is, part of the Ball brothers. He just filed for divorce from Rashida Nicole. And get this, it happened a week after she announced that she was pregnant. 1 week. Now let me give y'all a little backstory. So he used to be with Miss Nikki Baby. They share 2 children together. After Nikki popped out the second baby, okay, still very much postpartum, he was Tootsie Rolling with Rashida. Now Rashida was throwing jabs, basically, doing victory laps, throwing it in Nikki's face, talking about some he's mine now, stuff like that. Calling LiAngelo her husband. And fast forward 2 months, baby, he ready to sign them papers, okay? She announced her pregnancy, or their first pregnancy, and a week later, he's ready to Tootsie Roll on out. Trifling is an understatement, but let that be a lesson that y'all cannot build happiness on a woman's heartbreak, okay? She was throwing it in Miss Nikki Baby's face, and lo and behold, baby, he gonna do the same thing to you. They don't change the script. They change the characters, okay? They change the castmates. They don't change and veer too far from the script. So I don't know why he's doing this. It's kind of, not even kind of. It's a bad look and a bad take on, like, you're a father, you're deserting your children's mother, getting with another woman, deserting her. Like, what? And I bet you he laid up with somebody else. How much you want to bet? Child, a hot tail mess. Again, can't build happiness on people's heartbreak. Okay, it always backfires. Trust me on that. Because what he did with you, he will do to you. Remember that. Now we have our next story that is a lot more uplifting and wholesome. Okay, Beyonce and Mama T gifted an 84-year-old fan Cowboy Carter tickets. Girl, I know that's right. Listen here, Mima, Big Mama, okay? Medea got online and was like, look here, Beyonce. Okay, we is some broke niggers. That's what she said. I'm paraphrasing. But I want to go to your show. I've been supporting you since, gas was 19 cents or whatever. Whatever she said. And she wants to go to the show. So you know what they did? They said, baby, we're going to make sure you there. They show her dancing, gyrating, doing the Tootsie Roll and, the Charleston or whatever, jazz hands. She ain't do all that. I just thought it was funny. But she was getting down and she was dressed up and she was looking good and enjoying her life. You got to speak it, baby. Okay? You never know who's listening. Closed mouths don't get fed. What you want, you can have. And she surely got it. And I'm so happy for that, queen. So thank you, girl, for sharing that with us and showing us, honey, closed mouths don't get fed. Beyonce is always listening, okay? She knows when you are sleeping. She knows when you're online. It's her internet. The next story. Now, I want to get y'all take on this, okay? A little controversial. You ready? Let's talk about it. So, Pastor Devon Franklin is playing a DL character on Tyler Perry's Divorced Sisters. Tyler Perry can't stay out of the headlines, and we're going to touch on that in the next topic. So, the folks is buzzing, okay? Pastor Devon Franklin, yes, he is the ex-husband of Megan Good, Coretta Scott King, Majors the Third. Junior Esquire says that he played a DL character on Divorced Sisters. That's Tyler Perry's new show, and people ain't really liking it too much. People feel away. They're uncomfortable. Okay, some of the people are uncomfortable. Some of the people are calling it powerful. What say you? Let me know in the comments section. If you're asking my opinion, it's acting. Okay, that's what actors do. They act. Duality is a real thing. But I also understand that, certain titles carry a certain public image and the public will judge you differently on it, okay? Heavy is the head, right? So I just want to know, should he have passed on the role? Should he had continued to embrace the role? Let me know what you think about this. My thoughts is acting, baby. Okay, so check. But yet again, Tyler Perry, more controversy. An actor is accusing Tyler Perry. It's the next topic. Tyler Perry Studios and Tyler Perry's VP of grape and a cover up. Actor and Army veteran Braxton DeMarco Wells is accusing VP Mark Swinton of grape. Y'all know I have to kind of use grape in place with the other word. You know what I mean. And he claims Tyler Perry himself helped cover it up. So according to Wells, he was flown from Cali to Georgia under a fake job promise, allegedly groomed and assaulted, and then pressured into signing a NDA. Okay. He said the whole thing was handled behind his back while the case was still open. And now he wants out of the deal and he plans to sue for grape, emotional distress, and legal malpractice. Tyler Perry and Mark Swinton have yet to comment, but Tyler Perry has been dealing with a bunch of other legal trouble. When it rains, it pours. And where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think there's any truth to it? I'm gonna shut up. But it's a lot of allegations. A lot of allegations. That's all I will say. Let's sandwich this with some more good news. I feel like this scoop we have to do like BS blessings because child, a lot going on. So Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson drops degree requirement for city jobs. Ooh, child, say that 3 times. Some good news. Okay, so Mayor Johnson just signed an executive order that will remove college degree requirements for city jobs where experience or apprenticeships make more sense. The city's HR team will now go back and update all of the city listings to reflect that. I, for one, am happy about it because I understand currently how exhausting it is to be trying to, find a job that fits your requirements. Not taking anything away from the people with their degrees, but some things can be taught. Okay, mentorship, apprenticeship, paid internships, they are a thing. On the work experience, I think that counts, and that's just as important. So I'm very happy that this is happening and this is being done. Sending positive vibes for everybody in the job market looking for something in this economy with inflation being what it is today. Shout out to Nikki Devereaux, who always says that it can be very, very daunting and difficult. So a little bit of good news. And that's all we have for today's episode. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any stories that you want me to touch on, go ahead and tag me. Okay, inbox me if you will. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment for more content. And as always, I'm Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with a scoop. Peace.